Hello my darlings, I hope I've caught you all well. I'm just saying a quick thank you for all the likes, subscribes, shares, etc. It's absolutely fantastic. Hello Cancer, Kay Loves Tarot here. Hope you're all well. So we're doing a you and them spread. So this is a 7-card spread which is clarified. So we'll start with the base, the Romance Angels, and we'll clarify with these bad boys, the Gilded. And what we're looking at is your circumstances and then their circumstance and a possible outcome. And this is resonating throughout October, November and December of 2017. So let's get started. Right, I'm just going to give these a bit of a shuffle, bit of a mix up. There we go. So Cancer, 2 wanting to come out there. Cancer, we've got here on your side, release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. One more. The Flirt card, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So on their side, let's take a look. Anyone that you may be dealing with, and this is more aimed out to the singletons who are dating or casually seeing anyone. This is not so much a serious thing. So we've got religious factors, love life influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path, calling in a soulmate, and codependency. Addictions are affecting a romantic life. And let's pull an outcome card. There we go. I will reveal that one at the end. So let me just give the Gilded a bit of a shuffle and then we'll clarify. So, Cancer, right, that one fell out, that one fell out. Let me see. Oops, one's fell on the floor. And one over the outcome. So, this is a you and them spread. So, we're looking at your energies first, then theirs. So, Cancer, first up, we have got this, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Over this, we've got the Tower. So, the Tower talks about foundations, a relationship being built on a false foundation, hence why it's looming the disaster, it has to burn down. The Tower is also ruled by Scorpio, so some of you could have been connected with a Scorpio. And this is basically here to say, Cancer, that you are trying to release an ex, but we keep hitting the disaster brick wall time and time again, okay, possibly with the same person. And this is where we need to allow the building to fall to its foundation so that we can sweep off the rubble and rebuild on a clean, fresh foundation. Because whatever this relationship is, it was built on something fake, Cancer. That's what I'm saying. It's not real. It was fake. You know what I mean? The building has had to be struck by this lightning. This person has had to fall out. This person has had to hit rock bottom. Do you see? They're falling out of this tower. They're going to hit rock bottom. And that's kind of the energies that you're going through at the moment. So, on your side here as well, we've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And we've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. This usually indicates broken families and things of that nature. And it seems like I pay attention to the enjoying this moment fully. Maybe we are having too much enjoyment and fun times despite things around crumbling around you, okay, for whatever reason. Now, I'm just going to point out, this cannot possibly resonate for every single one of you. Check out your Moon Rising, or better yet, go elsewhere and check someone else, because at this stage I'm not interested. I'm just delivering these messages for those who need it. This 10 of Cups is telling me that we've hit a dead end in the wall. Any 10 in the reverse is nearing the completion of that element. So with Cups, it's emotional fulfillment. It's getting very close to emotional fulfillment and then just hitting a brick wall, dead on, dead end, and having it crumble around. And the Tower is like the trump card. The major arcana are the trumps. And this one is overruling everything on your side of the spread to say what has been going on has had you hitting rock bottom. So, again, we're trying to clear our energy. We're trying to release this energy at this time. This energy has already happened from the look of it. It's already passed. And we are trying to cleanse at this point. And then I have the flirt card here. Extend light-hearted energy to others with the Fool. And this, for me, is really nice to see on your side, Cancer, especially after some tumultuous energies, shall we say. I always pull to the word light-hearted in this card, right there, because it's a need. It usually comes out when someone's being far too serious, far too glum, far too dark, and needs to lighten the fuck up. And then with the Fool being here, this is that initial idea of craving something new, craving that fresh start. If I'm perfectly honest, you guys, I don't see you being overly fussed with anyone new. I see you trying to right a few wrongs here, okay? So yeah, we could look at this other side as the ex to see what's going on with them. But at the same time, the Fool is telling me this is you wanting to take that leap of faith, that risk, to get out of this situation. The only problem is I also see risky behaviour with this, and I cannot help but pull attention to the Tower and this codependency card right here. All we need to see now is the Devil to make it assert that we may be headed for disaster again. And this is your warning right now, Cancer. If you're sat there resonating with this, this is your warning to pull your finger out and buck up here, okay? Whether someone's put you through this or you've put yourself through this, I always say take responsibility for your part in this, okay? The longer we keep going back and reverting back to old patterns, the longer we're stuck in the toxicity of a situation, the longer we're stuck in the disaster zone, okay? So here on their side, we have got religious factors. Love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So just throw out a few examples. This could be, when I think of religious rituals, this, we think of marriage, things like that, but this is more for a singleton kind of spread. So you could have been married, you could be divorced, you could be trying to get out of that. For others of you, you could be involved with someone who is religious or who is spiritual. And this person, from the look of it, is someone that we've been nurturing for a long time, And this is someone who we love and care deeply about. But for whatever reason, there is still this disaster zone going on. And then here, we have calling in a soulmate. Prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you two together. And then we've got the strength in the reverse. There is a clear weakness here, okay? Now, I always say soulmates can come in many, many forms. They're either a blessing or a lesson to be learned, or someone to learn from. And, we can look at people who are just friends in our life, who are family, who are relatives, and, to me, and loving partners. And whoever this person is, I'm a little bit concerned that they're a bit weak and we've been nurturing something here that we shouldn't have been nurturing. Well, they have anyway. And I've got this strength in the reverse, and this is the weakness. And then I can't help but notice we've got a codependency card straight underneath it. Addictions are affecting a romantic life, and I sort of think there could be addictions on both sides here, for whatever reason. There could be one person trying to get over addictions and one person not interested in the slightest. And we've got here someone trying to hide an addiction. So the Page of Swords is that withdrawal of information, that withholding information, not coming clean, not talking about it, not doing anything about it. And it all begs the question here, while one's trying to correct their life and get back on track, the other one's just hiding. If I'm not looking at actual addictions here, like drink, drugs or whatever, even sex for that matter, I am looking at a situation where someone's trying to get their life back on track. Maybe it's an addictive relationship where you just can't separate yourself from each other. Someone's actually trying to get out of it, but the other person's clinging on for dear life and just won't let them go. And I see that here as well. Now, as an overall outcome, we have got forgiving and learning with the Two of Cups in the reverse. And this is here to say, that the relationship that I'm confronted with right now is no more than an addiction. There is no emotional connection. Hence, because I've got 2 cups in the reverse, I have the 10 and the 2. This was, I mean, if I start seeing like an early on cup like the Ace or the 2 with a late end cup like 10 onwards, both in the reverse, I see a false start. I see a relationship that shouldn't have progressed because that it just wasn't there, you know what I mean, from the beginning. The 2 is there, reversed. And we have forgiving and learning. And it basically says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And this does beg the question, the longer we hang on to this, you know, is it going to be a case of the longer we hang on to this, the longer that we are in this energy of this disaster zone, where we keep falling into the same patterns, falling into the same trap. The addictive personality and behaviour, the compulsiveness, this is what's got to stop, Cancer. This is where we have to draw the line and say, you know what, if this is too overbearing, this is where we have to stop. Because I can clearly see someone weakening day by day by day. Someone weakening to get out, someone weakening to not be bothered anymore, not to nurture this anymore. And on the flip side of this, I also see someone desperately trying to release, desperately trying to heal, but still falling into the same patterns. And this is where we have to question this and say, okay, this has to stop now. We have to learn from this situation. You know, I always say, when we make mistakes, and, you know, learning from them is what defines us as a person. When we keep making the same mistakes over and over and over, that's when it's no longer a mistake, it's a life choice. And can you honestly learn from life decisions, from the choices that you make to continue falling into the same patterns? Whichever way we look at this, I do see the need for a fresh start, Cancer. So maybe we should be turning this into a manifestation. I'm hoping that, say, by next year, after December, we can start to see the magician, the manifestation of the fresh idea to start again. It would be nice, Cancer, I'm not going to lie. But as it stands, these are the energies that I've got for Cancer concerning you and them over the next 3 months, October, November and December of 2017. So, if this hasn't resonated in the slightest, fair point, fair dues. I get it, go elsewhere. Check out Mini Rising, go elsewhere. These are the messages that are meant to go for those that are going to resonate with this, that are going to take this on board and listen carefully. If you're looking at this and you're thinking, this is not me in the fucking slightest, fair enough, go elsewhere. But if this has hit home and you are concerned and you would like to check out energies on a more personal level, please do feel free to email me to book in for a personal reading. I'd be happy to book you in. I'll leave my email in the description. In the meantime though, Cancer, please do take care. Have a fabulous end to 2017 over the next 3 months. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.